Hey, it's Mason Klinger here again with Idaho Fire and Flood Restoration. Getting that time of year where all the snow is melting or has melted and the flowers are starting to come out and the rains are coming down. So today we want to talk about flood prevention with gutters and downspouts and drainage. So come over here and we'll check it out. So right here we have a downspout right off the gutter. So obviously the purpose of a downspout is to divert the water away from the foundation. And right here what you have is a gutter extension. And this gutter extension sends the water out away from the house a good 15 feet or more. And it's extendable so that it can actually go further. The thing with a downspout extension is you can get all different kinds, and it really doesn't matter what kind it is. All that matters is that you get the water away from the foundation so that it doesn't go in and penetrate into the house. The truth is no matter how good the foundation is, there are usually cracks in a foundation, especially if your house has been existing for quite some time, and the foundation isn't always waterproof. So the purpose isn't to waterproof the foundation, the purpose really is to divert the water. And so in this case, this gutter extension does a great job of getting the water away from the foundation. Many people think that it's a myth that, oh man, I've got water coming into my house in through my foundation crack and I've got to fix my foundation. I have to dig down and tar it and fix it. And although that is a good fix and sometimes may have to be the case, most of the time your solution can be putting a gutter downspout on or actually just adding gutters. So let's look over here on this side of the house that water actually came into the basement bedroom because there was no gutter. So right here we have our customer's home, and you can see that the grading has actually been regraded away from the house. So we've got this dirt piled up here with rock that's sending the water away from the house. But what's happened here is this homeowner has actually retarred this foundation himself and put it on really thick. He took all the time and effort to get this dirt out of the way and to retar that thing. It wasn't an easy task, and so it's very frustrating to have to deal with this water intrusion now. So what's happened is, if you look up here on this eave, you have no gutter. So all of the water that's coming off of the roof, the entire slope of this roof, and it's actually quite a bit of surface area if you think about it, is coming off of the roof and landing right here. Well, you would think that that slope would just carry the water away from the foundation, but in reality it's not. That water has actually gotten into that bedroom, and this window well hasn't helped. So one of the most unfortunate issues with a flooded basement through your foundation is most often the insurance carriers and your insurance policy doesn't actually cover that. It's considered groundwater and flooding unless you have like an exclusion on your, or addition on your policy for flood insurance, which still isn't always easiest to work out. So the biggest thing and biggest tip and takeaway from this is do your very best to prevent water coming in through your basement foundation or in a crawl space or whatever you have. And if you do have water intrusion, feel free to call us and we can give you some really helpful tips and tricks to almost take care of it yourself if it's pretty minor. And if you need help, we're always there to help. I hope this is enjoyable and helpful to you, flood prevention tip, and it works out and you're able to be prepared for this year in spring.